Yobos! This is We to Play the Brenton Brushworks of YouTube. Welcome to part 2! Yes, part freaking 2 of a demo! If you were watching, then you got to see that I did not get to play 2 of the worlds. So that's what I'm here to do today, by starting the whole freaking thing over. But first, let's see if I could do better compared to the last day I played this. That's not a great start. That's not a great start. Alright. Oh, I ran into the gate. Now, this is a scripted loss. I don't know if you can tell that or not. But you are not meant to win. Clearly. But I swear there was one time I actually reached one of the evolutions. I swear that was a thing. Whether or not I caught that on film, I don't know. I forgot I need to do Silent Forest, so I'll catch you in the flash. I tried to skip this, but when I pressed plus, it gave me the option to take a picture, so, just thought I'd let you guys see that before I catch you in another flash! Alright, I'm back! I want you guys to know I spent forever trying to get a single Bulbasaur to tip over, and it did not happen. So I think it's scripted that you can't get Bulbasaur during your first romp through this location. But even though I rushed to get done with as much as I possibly could, I did get a few more Pokemon to work with. But I am probably going to be under-leveled a little bit. Luckily, the next location is Bright Beach, you know, with water types. So Pikachu and Ivysaur are gonna do just fine. See? They're gonna do just fine. Level 85 Poliwag. That was quick. I'm gonna guess that the Pokemon in these later areas is higher levels than the previous other Pokemon I went to get, like in the cave. But that's just a wild guess. Sometimes it's just RNG, random. So, there are a couple of different things I didn't touch up on that I kind of promised I was going to talk about during the original video of me playing PokeRumble, the demo, in 2025. One of those is the reason I would love to get my hands on this game again. This is the only game in the entire series where you can find shiny Pokemon out in the wild. So yeah, shiny hunting. Of course it's shiny hunting. Why would it not be freaking shiny hunting? The only other game to have shiny Pokemon is, you probably know it by now, PokeRumble U with shiny Tepigs and stuff. But that's only when you get a code that you put into the system. I think the only other example is if you get lucky enough and you get a shiny Genesect figurine that you can use with your game. But the very first PokeRumble is the only game that has shiny Pokemon models that if you find them and beat them, you can add them to your party to use. No other PokeRumble games do that. So that gives me plenty of distractions. Just to look for freaking shiny Pokemon toys. Pikachu's dying, I just realized. He got poisoned! Let's try him out with Ivysaur. Once I lose all 3 keys, it's over! So if I can avoid losing any Pokemon toys, that would be great. War Turtle! By the way, you can't skip the opening cutscene. I'm pretty sure you already knew that, but I just felt like I should mention that. Yay! Squirrel figurine! Now, unfortunately, Ivysaur's move doesn't make it work well if you're trying to avoid getting hit, so that could be a problem. It's very slow. Oh no, I thought maybe I could get that attack. But there we go, War Turtle down. And I will continue to mention this, I think you do get Ivysaur for free, which is kind of interesting, that you get 1 out of the 3 mid-evolutions for the original Kanto starters for absolutely free. That's kind of... that's interesting to me. But whatever, I'll take it. So we got Poliwag, the most powerful Pokemon. Sure, why not? Although, that's scary because I only need a 100 power Pokemon to get through the stupid gate, so the demo can end again! So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at some of these facilities, even if they don't let me do anything. We can use Pokey to recruit Pokemon. Looks... oh, I'm short. This is how you are able to release Pokemon. They'll give you, like, a goodbye gift. Sorry for that. It was gonna happen at some point. Did I press the wrong button? Finish. Yeah, I'm gonna... goodbye, Rattata, you tried! Yeah, I got 14 Pokey. How much did it say recruiting is? 800. Perfect. I almost want to release more Pokemon just to see if I can get to that price point. Oh, it's mean, but whatever. We'll let Pikachu stay. I don't think this is gonna give enough Pokey. No. I pressed the wrong button. We also have Training Point, where we can learn a new move. I don't think I want to do that. The Wii Remote Pokemon, but that's not available in the demo. I believe you can put one toy Pokemon on your Wii Remote and then bring it to someone else's place and use that Pokemon. Multiplayer! We can do multiplayer in the demo? Hold on, let me cook. This is a terrible idea, but let me cook. I'm gonna have to edit this anyways. I want to play Super Mario 64 after this. Stream will be listed somewhere. Don't know where, but somewhere. Yay! Now I can play with 2 remotes! Poggers! What's happening? Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Okay... Pikachu, I guess. Should've gone with Poliwag, but... nah, I'm good. Awful. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Alright, I guess if I do... nope. If I do it like this, by the way, it shows what Pokemon... Squirtle! We're not going there! Bad. Bad Squirtle. Alright, let's try this again. Pikachu will lead us. We're going to the Eternal Tower. Come along, Squirrel. Alright, we'll see how well this works, but I don't expect this to go well. I was gonna look at the other facilities, but now I'm just stuck on doing this. Give me a sec. Oh no, Drowsy. No, Pikachu's asleep. Ah, I missed out my chance. Oh my goodness. Wake up, Squirrel. Wake up, Squirrel. Squirrel, wake up. Why aren't you waking up? Oh my gosh. Pikachu, wake up. Pikachu freaking return. So that's not a great sign of things to come. Good job. Off you go! This is gonna go so well, guys. Like, I can move the characters, but I also have to use... Okay, well... I have to be able to reach the buttons. Just so I can... Where are you going? Good gravy. Just so I can attack. Doing all this at once isn't ideal. As you, may be able to tell. Every single one of Squirrel fainted. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It'll be fine. I promise it'll be fine. Okay, well, now I'm dying. Using the grass type against poison types is a great idea. Oh, for the love of Pete. Whose idea was this? There, he's dead. Thank goodness. Alright, off you go. Oh, okay, no. Oh wait. Oh yeah, wait, Squirtle. Back off. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna faint again. Okay. No, weave. Oh, come on. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, Squirrel, jeez, keep on. What are you doing? Okay, cool. He puts spikes behind him. Got it. Do you do anything else? No, of course not. Okay, so... I'm just gonna play this strategically now. Tentacle's just going to make them chase him so he can leave spikes behind and slowly poison them. Oh. Ah, dang it. sure I was gonna reach that. That's a shame. I love that that's Tentacle's only move that I can use. Very helpful for me right now, I must say. Oh, here we go with the sleep. Here we go. Nice. No Nerino, unfortunately. Whatever. Ow. Okay, back up. I might be getting a teeny bit better at this. Just a little. Not all that much, but... You let me know what you thought about this crazy, dumb thing I'm doing. It's gonna be great against the boss Pokemon. I'm sure of that. Alright, go in together. Okay, Marowak is poisoned. Go, Cubone. Tentacle's just gonna wait in the corner for now. No, stop, 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 stop. Tentacle. Switch. Alright, cool. Only have one more key left. That's gonna work well, I'm sure. Hold on. Can I just... No. No, you can't rescue the silly little toy. Can I just leave? Can player 2 just leave? He's not doing well in this thing we're doing right now. No, I can't press the B button to leave. Boy, that is distracting. Okay. I like that I distracted them. It's like, oh no! Back out, back out, back out, back out! Everyone's dying. Why did I pick Pikachu? Protect Pikachu! This is an escort mission now! Protect Pikachu! I can't see anything. Pikachu, move closer. Not that close, Pikachu! Move, Cubone! Alright, I did it. No one asked me to do it, but I freaking did it. Alright, get your spoils! Oh yeah, and we can play with 4 people! That's also a great reason to have Pokemon Rumble in 2025. You can play with 3 other people who have nothing better to do. I'm sure there's other Pokemon Rumble games that also let you play with multiples, like Pokemon Rumble U! Did they show what that... No, we didn't make it to 100, thank goodness. Pikachu! Leave! You're harshing my mellow. Alright, so now that we did all that, plus a bag of chips, now we can recruit! Tentacle! That was totally worth it. Wrong Pokemon. He almost... That was almost a level 100. Anyways, collection! Here's all the Pokemon that you have found and collected over your wonderful, wonderful journey through the world of toy Pokemon. Finally, information, just telling you everything you have done at this point. Once again, since it's the demo, this is all going to be reset later on. I guess we'll just end off by seeing if I can get more powerful Pokemon in Silent Forest, or just different Pokemon to show up in Silent Forest, because this is all RNG. You never know what Pokemon you're gonna find when you go back to some of these courses. So, let's just see quickly if I can make anything different happen, just for the sake of it. Meanwhile, I guess this is a good time for me to mention the thing I already said I was going to mention at the end of the last video, so listen up. The reason I do not have Pokemon Rumble, like an official Pokemon Rumble game, and there's the 100. Oh wait, no, I have to defeat the Pokemon here. It literally told me if I go to the terminal, I'm gonna lose all the Pokemon and Poke that I have collected. So, let's just rush through this. Alright, back on track. The reason I do not have Pokemon Rumble, the official game, is because it was on a completely different Nintendo Wii system. Hold on, I'm gonna get a Paris. Nice. We gave Paris. I had a completely different Wii system. In fact, it was my very first Nintendo Wii system. I got day one of the system being launched. It was the third system that was sold to my local Walmart. Well, it was the third system sold to a customer in my local Walmart. So, I was able to get it day one. My brother's not so lucky. But there is a reason why I no longer have that system. Yes, this is the Wii U I'm playing this on. But with my original Nintendo Wii... Give me a sec, I'm gonna die. Caterpie. Caterpie can defeat an Ivysaur, right? Yes. Yes, he can. Still didn't get the dang Pokemon to topple over. Still don't know if this was in this game. I'm pretty sure it was in Pokemon Rumble Blast. Pokemon Rumble Blast. You know, the game I said one day I might play. I upload music for that game because no one else would, but I've yet to actually play that game on my channel. Now, trying to play anything through the DS and 3DS is a tedious, torturous fest, because the fact is that I don't have a capture card. But that does not matter, now does it? My level 100 Caterpie could defeat the Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon on the other end, but this is still a demo, so shush. The reason I don't have the Nintendo Wii anymore, because yes, I might have been procrastinating a little bit, is because I brought it with me outside to go a block to the library to try to play it with some other people that unfortunately I might have some semblance to. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Not only do we not play that system at all, but when I got home, walking back a block outside, the Nintendo Wii stopped working. It never worked ever again. It never worked ever again. So, that is my sob story. And on that Nintendo Wii was Pokemon Rumble. So I owned it. I paid for it. But I lost that and everything else that was connected to that Nintendo Wii just for a chance to entertain other people I could not give a darn about now by taking it outside of my home sweet home and endangering it to the stuff outside that made it stop working. I don't know. It was working fine until I took it outside. That's all I know. But, regardless, are you serious? I wanted to go to the title screen of Pokemon Rumble Hue, and that's why I reset it, but it's... Fine. We can, remind ourselves that the Wii shop closed on 2019 of January 30th. Where has the time gone? This is my life now. This is my life. Until my life gets better or the world implodes. This has been We the Play. I got nothing left to say, so I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there and catch you later. Bye.